Hi folks, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Friday Reads for the 17th of March in 2017. I really want to read something this weekend. I've not been having a good reading month. I've only finished one thing so far, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm in the mood for, and I probably want something quite short and, you know, not too hard to read. So I have a pile of maybe possibilities that I just pulled off the shelf now. There's only a couple that are on my currently reading, that I'm already in the middle of. Today I have actually managed to listen to the audiobook a bit of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling, and it's the audiobook that's read by Stephen Fry. So yeah, I managed to get a decent chunk of that reread today, and yeah, so it's the second Harry Potter book. It's much loved. It's funny, it's sweet, and it's easy. So maybe I'll read some more of that over the weekend as well. The other one that I might make some progress on is Seanan McGuire and Pocket Apocalypse. I started this last month and I was really enjoying it, and then I just put it down and I haven't picked it up again. That happens to me a lot. So it's fun, and it's supernatural type creatures and adventures, and it's set in Australia, and there are, talking mice, which I've mentioned many, many times before. So perhaps I will, make some progress on that. And apart from those, I just pulled a bunch of things off the shelf, both new things on my TBR and stuff off my regular shelves that I might reread. Because, I just want to read something, and that might mean rereading, frankly, because rereading for me is a comfort. But I have been thinking a lot recently about Newt's Emerald by Garth. This is one of his YA novels, and it is a Regency romance with a magical twist. And you know how much I love my Jane Austen and my Regency. So it's about an emerald that's stolen, and, a girl who wants to find it, but she's a well-bred lady, so she's not supposed to. And so she disguises herself as a man. And shenanigans happen, apparently, and it's not very long, it's YA, it might be fun. I also pulled off my shelf Equal Rites by Terry Pratchett. I haven't read any Terry Pratchett in a while. I've still only read a few, but this is one of the books about witches, about Granny Weatherwax, and in this case it's Granny Weatherwax fights the patriarchy. So, and basically tries to help a girl who has inherited wizardry instead of witchcraft, or something like that. So Terry Pratchett, again, not too long, could be fun. And like I said, I have quite a pile of maybes, and the last of the unread maybes is Stardust by Neil Gaiman. Again, quite small. I've watched the film. I love the film. I did try the audiobook once years ago, and it sent me to sleep and I got confused. That was before I was really reading audiobooks much. And that's why I usually only listen to audiobooks when I'm doing something else and when it's a reread, because otherwise I'll fall asleep and get confused. It's a thing. But yeah, so I've had this sitting on my shelf for a while. It was a Christmas present, and I would like to read the actual original text at some stage. And again, short, sharp, full of fun. And then I pulled up a few things, I suppose examples of things that I might reread if I choose to go the rereading route. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I love the Little Women series, although I only actually own in hard copy the first one. Little Men and Jo's Boys I'm not as fond of, but as an adult I find some of the more religious elements of Little Women a little difficult, but I still really love the story. It's a story about 4 sisters in America at the time of the Civil War, and they are sort of halfway between child and woman, and so they grow up, and it's about what becomes of their lives, the struggles they need to go to. And I've always really, really been quite attached to Jo March, who is pretty much the point of view character for most of it, and she's the independent one who wants to make her own way in the world, which I've got to respect. I also might read some Agath Christie. There are a lot that I might reread. In fact, I reread this one last year, I believe, but I might do it again because it is one of my favourites, and that is the 13 Problems. So this is basically 13 different chapters that have 13 different stories. Agatha Christie gets pulled into a sort of a club. She's hosted a dinner and her nephew's musing about crime, and everybody sort of, you know, has some interest in crime at the dinner. You know, there's a lawyer, there's a doctor, there's a vicar, there's a former Scotland Yard person, there's an artist. So they all have different perspectives. And so they decide to form a club and each give a problem that they know the answer to, but is a bit odd. And of course, Miss Marple, she beats them all, and then there's another dinner party with another group of people. They do it again, and she beats them all. And I love it. It's just really comforting. I really love this book. So maybe I'll reread that. Or because I'm, again, in the crime mood, maybe I will reread some Sherlock Holmes. This is A Study in Scarlet and The Sign of the Force. This has got 2 of Sherlock Holmes' novels in it. It's a little edition that I bought when I was at Baker Street, at the little sort of museum thing in London. And yeah, so maybe, I know it's a really small novel and it's 2 novels, so maybe I will reread some Sherlock Holmes because I haven't done that in a while. And you know, Study in Scarlet's probably my favourite of the novels, perhaps. It's hard to tell really, I've not really read them many times, but I think so. But yeah, so they are the books that I might reread this weekend. Of course, I may also reread some more Jane Austen, who knows. But, you know, I really want to read something this weekend. I have some studying to do, but I do really want to read something because I'm halfway through the month and like I said, I finished one thing. So something short, something fun, something comforting. That's kind of what I want to read this Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And that is my Friday reads. Let me know if you're interested in any of the books, or if you want to talk about any of the books because you've read them as well. Feel free to comment, and I will see you again soon. Bye.